Thank you for connecting back and listening to this podcast. Be sure to hit the follow button to be alerted when a new episode gets posted, and please share this podcast with those who you love and want to encourage. And now, this week's episode, Christian by Confession. This week's scriptural read is coming from Romans chapter 10, verses 9 through 10. And I'm reading from the NIV, that's New International Version. Of course, you can read from your favorite version if you like. And it reads, "If you declare with your mouth, Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved." Jesus calls you and I friend. He is one who sticks closer to us than a brother. Jesus is loving and kind, and he always has us on his mind. For those who allow him to be the forerunner over our lives, we have a redeeming power, a quality that is unmatched. He is the shepherd that protects his sheep. He never fails to include us and never excludes us. Jesus is the lover of our souls. When we fall, he comforts us to believe that grace and mercy is sufficient. We are encouraged to continue in the way of righteousness. His bright light always surrounds us with the warmth of his presence when we invite him in. Oh, how we love Jesus because he first loved us. The more I experience him, the more humbled I am by this revelation. Believing with our whole heart is why we are able to see beyond our blindness. We don't look through the lens of our own eyes, but God's. Because of our confession, we are saved, rescued from a life of despair, and given numerous chances to make our lives whole. The love and protection from our Heavenly Father grants us access to a life worth living, a resource that never runs dry, a love that overrides biased opinions, judgmental smiles, and experts of who God is in our personal lives. Certainly, we are flawed human beings, but the way God speaks life into our frames is nothing short of amazing. Take a quick moment to assess a situation where God showed up masterfully in your life. Compare your initial reaction versus God's visitation. Do you remember how you were transformed? Do you remember the confidence that burst into your heart and how it made you stand up straight? How it made you believe that you were a Christian by confession? Continue to strengthen your development in Christian living by checking out other tools of empowerment in the Devotional and Books app, available in the Apple and Google Play stores. Make sure your notifications are turned on to receive special alerts, and if you haven't gotten a chance, I encourage you to read my guest blog writers' entries for the app series, The Disruptors, Kingdom Believers who are impacting lives every day through their gifts and talents. I'm Otisha E., author and app developer of Devotional and Books.